Hello, welcome to A Senior's Life, where we're not slowing down, we're shifting gears. Today I want to talk about staying active. In other words, you need to use it or you're going to lose it. There's no reason to be bored in your retirement years. I retired 5 years ago at 62. I was bored out of my mind. I could not stand it. So here's what I did. I went back to work. I was working part-time, but I was working like 30, 32 hours a week. And glad to be doing it. Now, 5, 6 years later, I'm still working part-time, but it's very limited, maybe 1 or 2 days at the most a week. The reason? My wife and I live in a 55-plus community, and there's just way too much to be doing than to be working all the time. I'm going to mention during this video some of the things that we have offered to us here in this park that may not be available to you where you live, but your city may offer some of these activities if you have a recreation department or a senior center somewhere available. As a retiree, it's easy to sit down and say, I'm done. I've done all I'm going to do. I've worked my entire life. This is my golden years. I'm going to sit right here and do nothing. And you can do that. But let me tell you, it's the easiest way to put on a lot of extra weight. Trust me when I say this. And it's a lot harder to take off than it is to put on. Like I said, there's no reason that you should be bored in your retirement. Here's a sample of the things that we have available just in our park alone. There's water aerobics, poker, bunco, wood carving, chair yoga, card bingo, quilt club, billiards. There's bingo and dinner at the clubhouse. There's Bible study. There's a dart league. There's a crafts club. Not to mention we have shuffleboard, cornhole, and a swimming pool. We also have a fully stocked library and a jigsaw puzzle room. Our city, like most cities, I'm guessing, puts out a monthly magazine of activities that are available for a small fee at the recreation department. You can just call them up or go online, sign up for a class. It's gonna last 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 weeks depending on the class. I took a painting class there. So if you need any cheap paintings, let me know. I've got plenty of them. Our city also has multiple nature parks with walking trails so you can get out and get some exercise. Along those trails, they put in exercise spots where you can stop, do a quick workout, continue on with your walk. Another option that we have available as seniors is if you have an Advantage Medicare health plan. They have a program that's called Silver Sneakers. Basically what you can do is you can go to any gym in your city or town, sign up. The cost is covered by your insurance company, and you can go work out. You can work out every day. You can work out however much you want to work out. The thing is, you got to be motivated to get in the car and drive to the gym is what it amounts to. So at the start, I said you need to stay active, both your body and your mind. Some of the things that I do to stay active is I do metal detecting. We live on the west coast of Florida, so we have miles and miles of city beach. You're outside, you're walking, you're getting your steps in, you're getting some sunshine, you're getting vitamin D from the sunshine. And if you're metal detecting, you might even find a fortune. Who knows? I'm still looking for mine, but hopefully one of these days. I tumble rocks. You're not a whole lot of activity going on tumbling rocks, but if you go out and you look for your rocks, that's where the activity comes in. You get out and getting exercise. Like I said, I took a painting class. You can paint at the park. You can paint at the beach. You can paint out by the lake. You can paint in your spare bedroom if you want to. You're keeping parts of your body active. You're keeping your mind occupied. so you know what's going on. There's just all kinds of things that you can do outdoors to stay active. Another thing I like to do is there's always healthy cooking. I don't quite have the healthy part down, but I do like to cook outdoors. Not to mention, cooking outdoors keeps your stove and your oven turned off so your air conditioner's not cranking away and costing you money. Here's the oddest thing I do. I build marble runs. I have a YouTube channel devoted to marble runs, and with Lego blocks and other pieces, I build marble runs. It keeps my arthritic fingers moving. It keeps my brain active, because you got to figure out how to connect these things and how to make them go fast enough, but not so fast that they fly off the track. So you're working your mind, whether you're doing crossword puzzles or marble runs or word searches. Do something. And of course, we're all seniors. Probably all of us have grandchildren. In the immediate area, we have 6. We have more up north, but right around us, we have 6 grandchildren. They're always doing something. There's always a game to go to, a concert to go to, a play that needs to be attended. There's gymnastics events. There's soccer games. Trust me, they keep you busy. So what I'm trying to say is stay active in your daily life. Keep your body and mind working. Keep them engaged. There's still time. Shake off the cobwebs. Get out there and get moving, both physically and mentally. Now, if you agree or even disagree, leave me a comment. Maybe we can start a conversation and keep the activity going. So until next time, just remember this: the body achieves what the mind believes. I'll talk to you later.